everyone, I'm Heather with Protect Your Boundaries, and today we're talking about old and historic surveys. At Protect Your Boundaries, we have a huge database of both old and new surveys available, and we are often asked, what is the value of an older survey plan, and why do we have them available for sale if a newer survey plan exists? With all the new technology that exists, such as GPS and drones, surely a newer survey is more reliable than an older one. While it's true that modern technology provides us with tools for obtaining highly accurate information, old surveys still serve a critical and irreplaceable purpose. First, let's start with what makes an old survey unique. When a piece of land was first subdivided, whether it was 50 years ago or 150 years ago, the original survey became the foundation for every single property and boundary that followed. Think of it as a blueprint of the land. It's where everything started. Now, here's the kicker. New surveys are supposed to reference the original ones. They build upon them and align with them and ensure continuity. But what happens when there's an error along the way? Think of the game Broken Telephone you played as a child, where you whisper something into the next person's ear, and by the time it gets to the end of the line, the message is sometimes different. The same thing can happen with surveys over time. A small mistake in interpreting an original survey, or maybe misreading a measurement or misunderstanding a boundary marker. Through the reference process, that error can get passed on to the next survey and the next and the next. For example, if the property line was mistakenly recorded even half a meter off, that discrepancy could grow over the years. When a new survey references the error instead of the original, it perpetuates a cycle of inaccuracies. Over decades, this could lead to disputes between neighbors, zoning issues, or even costly legal battles. So this is why the old surveys are so important. They show us the land as it was intended in the beginning. It is a way of going back to the original source of truth. And while we're all humans, and surveys back in the day didn't have the technology we have today, they had something that's just as valuable: the first look. They were working with the land in its original state and unaltered by years of development and adjustments. Now let's be clear, modern surveys are incredibly valuable. They use advanced tools to create precise, detailed maps. But when there's a question about property boundaries or land division, it's often the old survey that holds the answer. It's like having a primary source in history class. There's no better way to understand the what and why of land divisions than going back to the original document. So the next time you hear someone dismissing an old survey as outdated, think about this. That old piece of paper might just be the most accurate snapshot of the land's original design. It's a reminder that sometimes looking to the past is the best way to solve the problems of the present. So if you're ever unsure about your own property's boundaries, or curious about what an old survey can reveal, make sure you check out resources like Protect Your Boundaries. We've got the tools to help you uncover your property's history, and knowledgeable customer service is there to help if you have any questions. Thank you for watching our video, and be sure to check out the Protect Your Boundaries website. If you found our video interesting, be sure to subscribe for more insights on land and property ownership.